How's it going, everybody? And welcome to another episode of the Pursuing Greatness podcast. I'm your host, Gabe Peterson. This is the place where you can learn how to master your health, your wealth, and your love all in one place. So I hope you look forward to another great episode with another great guest. Before we get started, I do want to remind everybody that the best way to support the show is to simply subscribe, like, and share this episode with your friends. Also, if you want to get more involved with the show, check out our website at pursuinggreatnesspodcast.com. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you have your pen and paper ready to take some notes on some great wisdom coming your way. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the other side of the episode. And we are live. Today we have with us Abigail Aboitiz, health, beauty, and wellness entrepreneur and founder of multiple companies down there in sunny California. Abigail, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. To get us started, why don't you tell everybody, who you are, what you do, and how you got started down that path in the first place?
I am a serial entrepreneur. I actually like to be in the background, to be honest with you. I started this whole, and here I am. Started this journey about 3 years ago for remote care. It started from 11 years ago when I got into the healthcare space. So I see a very big gaps, and I am basically here to try to fill it in and to create that full circle of care model.
I love it. So let's dive deeper into that story. It sounds like 11 years ago, just 3 years ago, you started your companies, but 11 years ago, you got that itch, you got that desire to kind of improve the world around you, specifically in healthcare. So what were you doing back 11 years ago?
I own multiple healthcare facilities. I own multiple agencies. So I really see, and I actually participate in actually providing care. And I'm not a nurse. I sometimes visit some of my patients actually. So I see a lot of gaps in the healthcare space that could have been done if technology is actually there at that point. Yeah.
Gotcha. So 11 years ago, you were owning these, you owned different agencies. You kind of saw the gaps, and, fast forward a few years, what is that, 7, 8 years, you decided to launch your own, an additional company, this was TwoFourSeven Health Solutions. Was that the one that you launched at that point?
TwoFourSeven Health Solution is a brand new company that's basically the remote patient monitoring company that has telehealth as well as chronic care management. We have primary care management as well as telemedicine. So we recently just launched it. Actually, now we're working with quite a few health systems, and one of them is, I don't know if you've read the new press release that went out. We are working with Adventist Health.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I can see. I mean, just being a consumer of healthcare, I can see the incredible benefit that telemedicine could have on the system. In fact, I've used it a few times myself, so I really see, that the gap that you saw makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, especially now. So it's really, it's all about having the right tool at the right time. Unfortunately, we're going to this chaos of the pandemic that a lot of people hasn't adapt to technology just yet, and people are becoming more and more educated. So and there's not much choice really. I mean, I wouldn't want to go to a clinic if I don't need to, right? So I think that people should educate themselves on how to take control of their health 24 hours a day. I believe that utilizing the technology is the better way to go, and the future of health really and wellness is virtual. So in about maybe 5-10 years from now, everything is going to be automated, and what we really specialize is to add that special touch. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to. I got invited to sit on the board of my competitions. They want to partner up with me, but they don't see what I see. So that's why I built my own.
Yeah, and I commend you for that. For people who see that, you know, the world isn't how it should be, and there are better ways to do it, and then they go out and they actually take action. That is the essence of what an entrepreneur is. So I applaud you for that. One thing that kind of jumped out when you were speaking, you said that the future of healthcare is taking control of your health. So kind of take us down that path for people listening and watching. What does that actually look like in the future when people have more control over their own health? I know you also launched a wearables company. So kind of take us through how things will be changing when it comes to technology.
Well, it's just the way I see this is, you know, it's everything is going to be done on here. I don't know what's the right word. I'm sorry, I'm like rambling, but
No worries.
to me, the way I see things, everything is going to be virtual, right? Including your care. So what I see is people should utilize technology to better their care, to do lifestyle modification, to take control of your health is the key. So how do you do that is to use wearables that you can actually track your daily. Let's take for example, you are able to track your sleep, track your heart rate variability, and so on. I mean, I can keep going on with this, but yeah. So if you know that your sleep is poor, then you know what to do, right?
Yep.
So if you know that your heart rate is abnormal, then you can exercise maybe, or figure out maybe it's what you're eating.
Yep.
So yeah, and I also a strong believer that nobody else is responsible for you. You are responsible for you.
Yep.
So whatever that's out there, we live in a world where everything and anything is available to us now. So if we use it correctly, and it's amazing, because we live in a world now that's everything is possible. And for me to be able to see this, I'm like so honored to create an impact.
Absolutely. And the line, I love that line that you just said, you are responsible for you. I couldn't agree more, especially when it comes to your own health. So many people, they rely on the medical system. They just assume that their doctor or their healthcare provider is just going to know exactly what to do in every situation, but that's often not the case because they don't have a full breadth of knowledge to deal with you. I know I've dealt it with myself. I've gone from doctor to doctor, but each doctor is looking at it fresh, and they don't have the history. They don't have the full context of what's happening. So this wearables, this technology influx into the health field, it kind of gives the individual person the ability to take control, as you said, of their healthcare, and to provide that kind of information that the doctors can use to better assist them with their own health.
Absolutely, yeah. So if the doctor can see the records, because the way our technology works, the doctor will have a dashboard that has the doctor has access to you, if he can access to you anytime he wants. So you can see your heart rate, your sleep, your HRV, and so on. And and then he can recommend maybe some lifestyle modification that you have to do, or you can do it for yourself, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. And I know,
Right.
I'm not too afraid of this, but I know the first thing that'll pop up in a lot of people's mind is security of their information. This is very personal information about their health that's going out
Absolutely.
there. So, yeah, kind of go into that. How is the health information being safeguarded, I suppose, once it's been
It's all
recorded.
HIPAA compliance. Yeah. It's all HIPAA compliance. Yes.
Perfect.
There's not much that the patient will actually see in the app, but it's all in the dashboard, and our system is pretty secure.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, moving on from that, I do want to actually go a little bit into the advanced wearables. I was looking at your website, and it looks like a lot of fun, to be honest. Tell us about this this suit that you guys developed.
So I this is the most exciting and the most fun project I've ever done. So I actually get to be a part of people's what do you call this, weight loss, right? I when this started, this was about a year ago. We see a very big trend that's gonna come because of how gym works, right? We wanted to be a gym in a suit at that time, and then it basically molded into, wow, we can actually change people's lives. We can, and then the pandemic happened.
Dang pandemic.
Yeah, so it's like we really have like the best of both worlds. I am not saying that we, it's I don't know what the right words to best describe this, but all our customers have been very happy so far. We actually have a couple of doctors that's like overweight and lost 57 pounds. You're probably going to see that in our website or YouTube very soon, that you actually can lose weight with this if you actually work out with it.
Yeah.
And
for people who people listening and watching, they're not quite aware of what you're talking about. We mentioned suit, so kind of go into a little bit of the technology behind this. So it's called the Awi Power Suit.
Yes.
And what does it do?
So so AWI, it means fitness freedom. It means it's an electro muscle stimulation that it contracts your muscles. So basically it's like a gym in a suit. So yeah, so it's actually it's perfect for this perfect technology for everybody that wants to go to the gym, because right now all the gyms are closed, unfortunately. So you can work out of your home. We also have virtual trainers that can train you if you want to attend classes or if you want to do one-on-one. So it's a great thing. So it makes you lose weight, helps you burn calories fast. You can actually lose up to 3,000 calories in just 20 minutes.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
And
with the strength training.
Yep.
So there's a cardio mode, there's a fat burn, there's a strength, and there's also pro. The rest is basically you can adjust to how your body your body can, what do you call this? What's your body's
BMI?
No, not BMI. Tolerance. So you can
okay.
adjust it all the way up to
how you can
your tolerance.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to try to describe it because, this is a video, but it's also just an audio podcast. So for people who are only watching, what this is it's kind of it's kind of like a wetsuit. You can picture it like a wetsuit that has in the, in the legs, in the torso, in the arms. It has little slots where you'd put those, the electrodes. Yep. That will stimulate the muscle, underneath the suit. And so you put on the suit and basically your entire body is getting a workout while you're wearing it. And from the pictures on the online, it looks like you can wear it when you're working out even. And so you can make your 1 hour workout a much more effective time in the gym or, playing volleyball, whatever it may be.
Yeah, and it's very satisfying, to be honest with you. It's amazing. It's just amazing. I don't work out without it now. So I'm on my fourth suit. Yes. Yep. So it's yeah.
Awesome.
Very exciting time
Yeah,
for
I
us.
think it's definitely, I've never seen anything like it before, and it looks like a very fun piece of equipment. So glad you guys made it. Anybody is interested in checking it out, go to awifit.com, and you can see what I'm seeing here. Awesome. So Abigail, we're gonna change gears just a little bit here. We've gone through your businesses, kind of what you're doing right now. I want to hear a little bit more about the stories. You've gone through tons of businesses already. You're a serial entrepreneur. A lot of people listening and watching, they want to start their first business. So speaking from your experience to the people who are looking to get something started, or maybe grow their first business, what I guess top two pieces of advice would you give to people to launch and grow a business in today's environment?
I think it's all about SEE protocol, right? It's just like a DMV. I would search, evaluate, and then you can execute from there. I think that I'm a strong believer that you should launch something that can solves real problem, right? When it solves real problem, you'll hit the home run.
Awesome.
Focus, focus, focus. Yes.
Absolutely. And focus is one of my, I don't know, my favorite words when it comes to business, because, I've been, especially in real estate, my main job is a real estate entrepreneur, and it's so easy to get caught up in different, shiny objects. But if you really want to get something done, you need to focus. You need to focus on one thing, and you need to just keep doing that until you see results. So I love that you
Yes.
said that.
Focus and take control. That's the key.
I love it. I love it. So now, that's from the entrepreneur's perspective. Now just going on to life, this is Pursuing Greatness podcast. We like to look at how you can create a holistic, better life across the board, from your business, your health, your wealth, and your happiness. So going back to the Abigail who is just getting started in life, maybe, when you're 15 years old, if you could give her one piece of advice going forward, what would that piece of advice be?
To be more focused. Back when I was 15, I was doing everything, like fun stuff, of course.
Absolutely.
Because I think then if I would have been more focused, I would have been more successful now.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm still very young, so I look forward to learn more. I take every day as a learning, and that whether you fail or not, fail or succeed, it doesn't matter as long as you're pursuing your dreams.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I love it. So focus and don't worry about failure. Get up. If something hits you, just get right back up, and you have another day to fight. So
absolutely.
Great advice. Last few questions here. We get our information from so many places, from podcasts, from TV shows, from our friends and family, also from books. I like to ask people, I like to read, so I like to ask people their favorite books. So if you could give one recommendation on a business book, and then one recommendation on just any general book that you have.
Oh my God. I have a lot of them. I do have a lot of them. So let me, I apologize. I'm not very good at, what do you call this? I'm not very good at titles.
No worries.
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, no worries. So while she looks that up, I'm just going to keep the airwaves going here and talk about the Awi Power Suit. I'm still looking on this on my website on the left here, and if you guys haven't,
you seem very excited about it.
I'm really into fitness. I love working out, and looking at this suit, I can it looks like a lot of fun. So if people haven't had a chance to jump there, go there, awifit.com. It looks like a good opportunity there.
Yeah. So yeah, two favorite. You're a badass, and the start with why.
Start with why, and you're a badass. I love it. Is
Yes.
that you are a badass or you're a badass?
You are a badass.
All right.
Yeah, very. Yeah, by Jen Sincero. And then Simon Sinek.
Oh yeah,
Check
okay.
it out. Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Check it out. So You Are a Badass and Start with Why, 2 book recommendations from Abigail. All right, we are at the end here, Abigail. So thank you very much for coming on the show. I appreciated everything that you've shared with me. If somebody did want to get in contact with you who was listening and watching, what would be the best way for them to do that?
Well, I'm in social media. You just type in my name, Abigail Aboitiz, or you can reach out to me in LinkedIn, or you can simply just go to our website, www.yesdoctor247.com and awifit.com.
There you go.
Yes.
And I will also put her LinkedIn URL in the show notes. So if you'd like to get in contact with Abigail, click through there and you'll be able to say hi. So again, Abigail, thank you for sharing everything that you've shared today. For everybody who came along on this journey with us, thank you guys for showing up. We appreciate you being here. Again, the best way to support the show is simply to subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family. And we look forward to having everybody on the next episode.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for sticking with us on another episode of the Pursuing Greatness podcast. I hope you got a lot of value out of that guest. Again, the best way to support the show is just to subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family. Also, check out pursuinggreatnesspodcast.com if you want to get more information about what we do and what we offer. I hope you guys have a great day and keep living in integrity with yourselves. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode coming shortly.